The vaccine against the coronavirus fear, is it a glass of wine? Welcome. In this video I change a little the background. Just a little disclaimer, what I am talking about here is my analysis and my solution and my personal point of view, and of course you are free to forge your own path according to your free will. So it's rare that we all quickly come across such a violent fear around the world in such rapid time. It's rare to have to face so many uncertainties all together, and for weeks when I have been following this phenomenon, I have felt in a very strange position as a futurist. Fear at home is quickly supplanted by a certain astonishment and of the situation, of the fact that are coming so quick, and now I am taking effective action, so the fear is not lasting. Yes, I am scared, however it does not last more than 5 minutes or 2 minutes, and I wonder for you, can you answer in the comment? Yesterday I was at the supermarket before the confinement, the completely closing of the supermarket here, and with the shopping cart of everybody, with the people wearing masks, the energy fears me, because the ambient fears is disturbing. Maybe I will shock you, but internally I found the situation some kind funny, and my natural reaction was to smile to the face that made my gaze, to smile with the eyes, of course, because this is the most beautiful smile, and smile are magic, and even with a mask it makes the situation fun. My smile even reassured a worried young girl who was waiting alone at the entrance of the supermarket, trying to hide a mask with her hand. So imagine the situation. So yes, when you bath in such an atmosphere of fear, you too are afraid. And yes, I was scared 5 minutes, and I was never afraid of the virus. I was afraid of the fears of others. I was afraid of being impacted by the high level of ambient anxiety, because anxiety paralyzes, and paralysis is death and movement, action, and on the other hand it's life. And automatically my anti-fear vaccine takes its role perfectly. I use my sense of observation and my humor, and have you noticed that your brain cannot be afraid and laugh at the same time? It's impossible. Try, it's impossible. I reassure you, it's an inner and discreet love, of course, because the situation is dramatic, and it's a love of gratitude to what we have, to what I have, to what we accomplished, to what I have accomplished. Because yes, in the past I was afraid, a panic fears, and a conscious fear of the real danger that my life and my soul can undergo. And I know this feeling of panic fears that block your action or derails them from the morning to night for months, for years. I know this amazement that make you not able to think properly. I knew this very early in my childhood, and to cure it, to overcome it, to vaccine these paralyzing fears and to find the solution, I'd had to face it again and again, many times in my life. This is why I am making this video on this subject now. So yes, it may seem weird to you, however it's true. I am vaccinated against the fear of coronavirus. Of course, having a good glass of wine helps, but this is not the only fact. You know, when you are frightened, your immune system is having a decrease, and to fight against this coronavirus, it's very important to first deal with the panic, to first deal with the frightening wave. So are you tired of being afraid? Do you want this vaccine against the fears? And it's working with many fears. So it's free, it's fast, it's painless. If you are okay, I give you this vaccine now. So faced with the fear, you must realize that you are facing a perversion. To understand it, it's essential. A perversion is something bad that uses the mask of good. For example, protecting yourself and others by hiding your smile. Example, a bond right now. This is called also an inconsistency, and look for it, observe the inconsistencies of the moment. There is many inconsistency, and your soul feels that, and that what you are troubled and paralyzed with fear. And I want to explain you all this with a little story. When I went to primary school, there was no canteen, just a housewife school with a huge park for the children of the wine grower, the children of the gap, those who live far away, because the vineyard were very far away from the village. And we were 10 to play in this park, and the director's son, who probably had a problem, used to terrorize all of us. He had been chasing us for days with an enormous bramble full of foam, which he waved on us like a whip, crying out. Imagine the situation for 10 children afraid. Everyone was scared, and I was the first. And we agglutinated, protected ourselves by backing up, and we stuck, and he forbade us to enjoy the park where there was the prettiest place with the large trees and flowers. And one day, because I get some kind of situation at home, I got tired of it, and in a fraction of a second I observed that the bramble, like a whip, was much wider at the top where he held it, and therefore this is where there were the biggest thorns, huge thorns. Huge, I can still see them close to his hand, imagine. And then I find that the thinnest form, the smallest form, was at the end of the whip. And so guess what? I take the decision to take in a very quick movement the whip. And so yes, it hurt me, but it hurt him much more. And all this and the situation, no, we were no more afraid, and we were free to enjoy the parks. And this is how this vaccine works. You know, it's really important first to observe the situation, to observe a lot of times the situation, then to face your fear 5 minutes, then to take it in your hand, even if it hurts, to accept this pain and yank, taking a decisive action, and like that you are vaccinated too. So faced with a diffuse fears of an invisible thing, which is often assimilated to a perversion, if you know how to be free and without fear, therefore you have your whole head. You can take the best decision. Your immune system is at its bottom, and you take the right action for your wine business, and it's become impossible to manipulate you, to stop you. So to break a manipulation sham, you observe without reacting. This is really important. Then you understand the manipulation. Even if you have not all the detail, it's not important to understand all the truth, but you observe it, and then you act surprisingly contrary to what is expected. You are vaccinated. You are supposed to be afraid and anxious. You are vaccinated. You laugh and you are happy. You are supposed to do nothing, to stay at home, be more active than ever, even staying in the vineyard. In this period of confinement, your habits are disrupted, and this is the best time to change your routine, to change our routine for the better, and to learn to work differently, and to my point, to use internet. For months I prepare everything is here in my program to help wine grower to better sell their wine with internet, and this is in my club, and I am really awakening the soul of the wine before putting everything on internet to sell, for example, without any intermediary worldwide. And Then we open Easily Wine shop worldwide, delivering directly to the customer from the production. And as you can observe it, this is really the future. This is what we all want now. So if it's free, if there is no necessary investment, you will do nothing. We say pay to pay attention. When you are offered a book, you don't read it. When you buy it, you read it. So in short, everything is in my next conference, my conference here. I tell you more in this private sharing. In this conference, you can have all the information to move from the past business model to the next business model for wine business, for premium wine business. I think now it's important to skip intermediaries, not all, but step by step the most you can. It's free. This conference is free. You have the link here, also in the description on this video. It helps you to sell in your country, to sell on export market without any intermediary. We call it to sell your wine in streaming. So really, thank you for listening to all this in this video. Share it, like it, it's important for our community. And I say you cheers and see you in the conference room. Bye-bye. Cheers. I can taste now. It's from a member of a club. He's doing 21 order last Sunday with 300 visits on his wine shop. And it's very good Pinot Noir. Cheers. Still there, thank you. If you are discovering me on this video, my name is Galatée. I am a wine business futurist. That means I help my contemporary and premium wine entrepreneur to anticipate the future of wine business, because everything is moving, and also in the world of wine. You can follow me on Instagram. Here we have fun. I share drawing of glass, photo of my family, because in wine business we are like a world wine family, and also picture of my travel. And on this channel I do a lot of content to create a community of talented wine grower. So if you have wine grower friend, please share it. It's important to grow our community. And if you are still afraid of coronavirus, at least it's important to vaccinate you against this fear and to take the right action to work differently, to my point, to use internet better. For example, at the moment we have very good results, and even now, even when everything is closed, this is the best moment to talk about your wine on internet. If you go on social network, you see there is two subjects at the moment. First, of course, coronavirus. Two, wine to compensate, to find the balance. People are taking as much wine as they can to keep in a good mood and to have fun, and you see all this cheers on Skype, and all this is really starting to be a phenomenon. So in the next video, if you like, I will explain you the future step we will all face worldwide to fight against this perfection. But this will be in another video. And really take action. This is the best way. And if you cannot take action right now, first observe your fears and do something surprising in front of this fear. So to reassure everyone, in the club we make guarantee, satisfy our money back. It's very important in the period. And we have also different payment system. You can pay in 5 or even 10 times. So it's really to help the maximum of talented wine grower to move in the next business model. You have everything in the Club 20 and a free course also to better use free graphic tip. It's free, it's for you, it's very useful, it's a future. It's here on the link below too. You have everything. Now you have no excuse, you have time, so it's time to take information for the future of your wine business and to stop complaining and to take a decisive action, a determined action. So just to finish this video, to help the maximum of professional of wine business, and you know my third book here, which give you 20 tips to better sell your wine, is free. We have put 100 samples free that we can send worldwide to you. We can continue to send it, so you can go on my website Idevin, it's here also in the description, and these 100 additional books are reserved of course for talented wine growers. This is 20 tips to better sell your wine, the 2020 edition, and you just need to give me your postal address because it's sent by post, and we will deliver your copy as soon as possible, but we can continue of course to deliver now. So take information in the Club 20, it's here also in the description of this video. You have also the schedule of my next conference. I am doing a lot of conference now to better help my community, and now I can taste it completely. I will drink it. Cheers.